My name is Erica, and I'm here at Beavercreek to tell you a little bit about Cask Ale, or Cask Conditioned Ale. In England, it's also called Real Ale, and it's a feature that you find at most pubs in England. Oftentimes they have the opportunity to highlight locally made ales, and there are a few things that set it apart from your standard draft beer. The first and foremost feature is that it has live yeast inside the firkin or the keg. And because it has live yeast in it, we want to do things, we want to create an environment that helps sustain those so they can do their work. So one of the features of Cask Ale that stands apart, that's most identifiable, is that it's served at a warmer temperature. It's served at about 50 to 55 degrees. Also because it is live yeast and we don't want to kill off the yeast too early. There are a few other things that we don't do. We don't pasteurize it. This is an unpasteurized beer, and most times it's also unfiltered. So a lot of times that's what gives it its very cloudy, sort of opaque look to it. Everyone is different from Cask Ale to Cask Ale. It does vary a little bit. Also, because it is unpasteurized, it's a very volatile product, so it has a short shelf life. The shelf life of an average Cask Ale is no more than 3 weeks. So as you can see, it's something that you want to enjoy while it's at its peak. Because the yeast is live and it's still inside the container, it goes through a continuous process of fermentation. So instead of just doing the fermentation cycle and then being done when the yeast would normally die off, these yeasts are kept in conditions so that they can continue to do their work. One of the other things about that, most drafts that you pull the draft tap and open it up and the beer will flow out. The cask engine actually has to be hand pumped. It's all in a continuous engine. It's all sort of a self-contained apparatus. So there is no added carbonation. It's all natural carbonation that happens as a natural part of the fermentation process. So that makes, to an American palate that's used to the really fizzy carbonated beers, that's something of a difference, a departure from what the normal might be. So the natural carbonation that is a part of Cask Ale is a little bit less fizzy. It's almost maybe flat to the person that's tasting it for the first time, but that allows more of the flavor of the beer and the natural parts of it to shine through. So, and it's actually kind of have to work at it. It's not a very easy thing. It builds up muscles. So I'll pour one for you and you can have a look. When you're in your local pub, ask them what they have on their Cask Ale and give it a try. Ask for a taste. We'd love to show it to you and let you try it. The one that we have on draft on our Cask Ale right now is by Heavy Seas. It is a brewery in Baltimore, and this is their Pale Ale. As you can see, it's a little bit cloudier than your typical beer off the draft, and it's got a really nice head. It's fantastic.